Hi, I'm Bill from Phoenix Golf, and today we're going to talk about topping the golf ball. I'm going to show you probably the two most common reasons why you're topping the golf ball, along with some drills that will hopefully alleviate that and get you a feel for what it's like to hit the ball solid. I'll also show you one of my favorite drills that I've been using for about a year now that I love, that helps me stay connected and helps me to not only stop topping the golf ball, to also stop hitting it fat. So topping the golf ball is most commonly as you're coming in, instead of hitting it square in the middle of the face like this, you're going up on it and hitting it maybe like mid equator. And so you're getting a lot of top spin, but it's not really getting in the air, not going anywhere. So there's a lot of reasons you can top the golf ball, but two of the most common I find are that the first one is that you're coming out of your posture during your golf swing. So what that means is, as I take the club to the top, and as I go down to hit the ball, instead of my body going down towards the ball to hit the ground and the ball and go to the target, what happens is, as I go down, I lift my body and my posture. You can see me standing up. So then I can't get back down to the golf ball, and then I hit it kind of like mid equator. A couple things can happen. There's got to be a reason why you're losing your posture. It can be a variety of things. You can come down with the face too closed, so your body's naturally going to pick up, because if you don't, you're going to hit this nasty little hook thing. So there are things like that, but these are kind of the most common. So coming out of your posture, there's a couple of different things you can do to fix that. So one of my favorite drills is to take a golf club, alignment rod, broomstick, whatever, put it across your chest like this. And I'm going to use my alignment rod to get in position. So what you want to do is tilt your shoulders down so the end of the club points at the golf ball, and then do the opposite as you go through. Imagine the club head hitting the golf ball here. And as you can do that, you see, if I were to stand up, I'm not going to get close to the golf ball, and you can see my posture is getting worse. The same thing can be said too if I go down and I like fall forward. That's another thing that can cause it. Or if I fall back or stand up. So those are some of the most common posture areas. So do this. The thing I love about this drill too is it kills it does a few different things. So it gives me a nice, good shoulder turn. You can see my back's towards the target. My left knee is flexed. My trail knee is a little bit flexed, but it's more stiff. And as I go down to the golf ball and try to imagine this, it helps drive that trail side through the ball, especially the shoulder. Like if you can imagine you're skipping a stone, that kind of feel. So as I go through it, and it also helps from early extension, because as you can see, my knee is going towards the target instead of going forward. Because this drill, if I did this, you can see I'm coming out of my posture. But if I'm going like this, like I'm skipping a stone, you can see the trail foot kind of banking and going towards the target. So that's probably the most common, is you're coming out of posture and standing up. So the other drill you can do that's helpful, let me grab a chair here. So you put a chair down, move my alignment right here. Put a chair along your backside, hands across your chest. Use a club if you want still. Make your turn, right butt cheek against here. Then as you go down, both cheeks on the chair. And then as you go through, it should be your left hip, left cheek on the chair. If you are standing up, you can see I go away from the chair. So that's going to cause me to top the golf ball. So you can use a variety of things. A folding chair works really well. So there's a couple different drills you can do with topping the golf ball that I find very effective. Obviously, the first drill I showed you with the shoulder turn, getting down, feeling like you're kind of like, if your hand was a broom, you're just kind of sweeping the ground to throw, or skipping a stone, that kind of feeling, because you really need to drive the ball towards the target. So this is another quick drill you can do that's really, really helpful. So adjust your ball, and in the golf club, in your lead hand, kind of go down, like mine has an S on it, so I go down about halfway. So it's nice and short here, and it's kind of like it would hover right over the golf ball. So the point of this drill is, if I already have a shortened grip on this, the club's already shorter. If I were to stand up, I would literally go right over the top of it. So to hit the ball with that hovering feeling and the shortened golf club in my hand, I have to go down. My body has to go down to get the ball. So if another quick note too, very quick note, if you're somebody who squats down like this, you can also top the ball very easily, because as you go down, or as you take the club back, your body doesn't want to go down. It wants to do the opposite. It wants to stand up to give you room. So make sure that when you take your address position, always do a check like this. Put your arms straight out in front of you, knees a little bit locked, just a little bit bent there, and just let the club kind of fall in front of you. And then do a quick check to make sure your trail hand can go through in between your body and the end of the club. If you're too close, you see my hand is hitting there, that'll cause you to top too, because you have to create some room. So make sure you're not too close to the golf ball. Make sure you can easily get through here. Or some people take their left hand and hold it like this, like a fist, like a Hawaii type of thing, to make sure you have enough room. So don't get too squatty in your swing. You don't want to be a standing up super stiff, but just a nice relaxed pose, because your body's going to want to do the opposite. So if you're standing tall, you're going to want to go down and get the ball. If you're already down there, your body's going to do the opposite. It's going to want to stand up. So that's a couple of quick things there. So here's the drill again. Take a grip, go way down the club, hover this nice and you're just kind of like going over the ball, and then do like 50%. Don't go crazy. You want to practice going down and getting the golf ball. Let's try this. So as you can see, I even hit that one a little bit thin. I'm not used to doing that drill too much. Don't do it too often. Let's give it another try here. So just hover it over, get to the top. There we go. That was a little bit better. So again, take it slowly. Don't go crazy on it. But there's a couple of different drills you can do to help get over topping. When you're hitting it fat, that's almost the same reasons. So if you're hitting it thin, one shot, hitting it fat the next, it's all the same, and it's probably because you're coming out of your posture. So really focus on this drill. It's my favorite. You'll see Rory McIlroy do it all the freaking time. So you go down, point at the golf ball, go through, imagine hitting the golf ball, go up to your finish. So here's that little bonus drill that I love too. Grab an alignment rod, alignment stick. I can't stress enough the importance of getting alignment sticks, at least a couple of them. They're so useful, and there's so many different drills you can do with them, but this is one of my favorites. Helps with a couple things. Helps keep your posture good and stay connected with your arms and your body. The second thing it does is it helps you from going too far in your backswing. Helps you stay more that like perfect little L shape right here. So take an alignment rod, put it under your armpit, so maybe like 30-40% of it's this way, more in the back. Take your usual posture here. As you take the club back, my left forearm will touch right here. And as you can see, this is about all you need for a nice, good, compact swing. If I'm getting way too high here, and you can see my hands start to go behind my head, what that does is it leaves you a lot of opportunity to flip the club. It's really hard to get your arms to catch up to your body. So by doing this, you put the alignment rod through, you take it up to the top, you touch the arm, you wait, give it just a pause. You just want to pause. And as you go through, you want to keep this alignment rod right on your left forearm to stay connected. If I was to stand up, you can see it comes disconnected. It's not even close. So club to the top, slight pause, go down, keep everything connected right here as you go through to a finish. This will really help you from getting too low, and then you're like standing up. You're not even touching it. So that's kind of like a bonus drill. I do this drill every day. You don't even need a golf ball. Take it to the top, take it to the top, little pause. Stay connected, stay connected, stay connected, and then go through. It'll also help you from early extension, because if my knee goes out, you can see I'm standing up, I'm losing that body-arm connection right there. So that's kind of a bonus drill that I use all the time. It's a great drill. But again, to quickly review, if you're topping the ball, hitting it thin, hitting it fat, it's probably you're losing your spine angle or losing your posture during your golf swing. Those are a couple of drills that I've given you that'll hopefully help that. Because as you know, hitting it more solid, you're going to get more distance, more accuracy, all that stuff. If you like these tips, please like and subscribe to help me create more content. Thank you very much.